1,700 people died in 2 days.
What here?
Last summer, 1,700 people died.
Where did you get that figure from?
So that figure was from the World Health Organization, which I hope you can agree is a respected body.
I don't actually.
They died.
I don't. I think the World Health Organization has absolutely baked in profit motives and control motives to want us to believe all of this.
He goes off crazier than usual.
When the temperature gets hot enough, for example, when it gets so hot that the sweat no longer cools you down, you literally boil in your own sweat. I know that sounds like complete exaggeration.
It does, actually.
When it gets...
I'm afraid it does sound like exaggeration. I've never heard of anybody boiling.
Exaggeration to say that people die in fires.
I've never heard of anybody boiling in their own sweat. What, boiling to death?
This shouldn't be so funny. Listen, what we're finding...
People are dying and you're literally laughing.
No, well, because you're making silly claims. Boiling to death.
We find you kind of hilarious. But
I'm sorry,
listen,
Alex. I think you're bringing. I think you need to. If you don't mind me saying, Alex, I think you need to grow up a bit, actually, because this is ridiculous.
Oh, really? Really?
Alex,
okay. Well, I appreciate your opinion, but literally 10 million people could not leave their home in New York for several days
and now people are boiling to death in their sweat.
Alex, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm trying to have a grown-up conversation with you.
Let's put a smile on that face.
We've got to go to the news. Alex, thank you so much.
Climate stupidity on steroids. What the humble gulping goldfish is to being a reason to deindustrialise the West.
Constable Wilson arrested me after about half a dozen steps on the road. And I've got my grandson coming tonight. He's staying for the next 2 nights with Grandma and Grandad. And he told me when I saw him last week, the first thing he said to me was, Grandma, the fish in the pond are dying. He's 5. The fish in the pond are dying because it's too hot for them and they can't breathe.
It is terrifying.
Now I've been arrested, illegally arrested. I don't know what I'm going to do because he's at home with nobody to look. Well, my husband will be there. Grandad will be there.
Well, while Grandma is being detained, perhaps Grandpa might like to try his hand at this.
Okay, guys, I've got the pump inside the pond now. Getting ready to plug it up. And here it comes. I can feel it. Whoa!
The air is unbreathable. The heat is unbearable. The era of global boiling has arrived.
Let's get back to the science of it. What's the consensus on parts per million of CO2 in the atmosphere?
About 406 today.
Okay, 406. Are you aware?
350 being the level that scientists have said is dangerous.
This is all wrong.
Okay, are you aware? 350 is dangerous. Wow. Are you aware that since mammals have walked the planet, the average has been over 1,000 parts per million?
No point during the past 800,000 years has atmospheric CO2 been as high as it is today.
The reason you chose 800,000 years ago is because for 200 million years before that, it was greater than it is today.
How dare you?
And I'm going to submit for the record.
Yeah, but there weren't human beings. I mean, there was a different world, folks. We didn't have 7 billion people.
So how did it get to 2,000 parts per million if we humans weren't here?
Because there were all kinds of geologic events happening on Earth which spewed up.
Did geology stop when we got on the planet?
I should be back in school.
Mr. Chairman, this is just not a serious conversation.
Your testimony is not serious. I agree.
How dare you?
Your family and or yourself are flying around on private jets. That smacks of hypocrisy. It actually hurts your cause.
We're not asking Americans not to fly.